Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Amber Kelly, and today I am coming to you with a little DIY, a little endometriosis DIY. If that is something that you would like to see, then go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Also, make sure that your notifications are on so that you never miss a video. Make sure that you're following me on Instagram and my Facebook page, Thrifty Crafty Queen. Okay, so like I said, I just pulled out some stickers. I have already cut my paper, so I'm going to show you what planner that this is going to go in. So stay tuned. Okay, so it is actually going to go in my health planner. It's not a divider, but it is an insert. So I will show you what is normally here when you look at this. Now, I more than likely will be changing this out because I'm probably going to make a new one. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this out and I'm going to sit it to the side. So again, it will fit in here, and I have my laminator going already, so that is already hot. What I did was I just took the dot grid paper out. I just put it up against this cardstock, and that is how I got that. Now, where did I get the cardstock? This cardstock came from Walmart, and it was $5. So you get 30 sheets for $5, and it was, again, the marble cardstock. I mainly got it because of this yellow here. I do like all the other colors though too, so I definitely will be using this again. But this is where the cardstock came from, and like I said, it was $5, and you get to see how rich the colors are. So they are very boom in your face type of colors, which I like. I like that pink. So yeah, so that is where that came from. And what I want to do, I also got the print pressions vellum out. I'm actually going to put vellum in my classic planner. I know people normally do it in their TNs and in their pocket planners, but I want to put some in my classic. So I do have that. So what I want to do is I'm going to move the sheet out of the way, and I think I'm going to start with the letters. And again, the letters come from Walmart, and they are 89 cents. 89 cents a sheet. You get one sheet like this, so they're 89 cents, which is not bad at all. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to put Endo Warrior at the bottom, because again, this is Endometriosis Awareness Month. But as you know, I will represent all year because I am 1 out of 10 that will be affected by endometriosis. So Endo Warrior, and I am stage 3. So thought I was stage 4, but I am actually stage 3 because it has not spread to my other vital organs. And just a little FYI, oop, that is crooked. There is no cure for endometriosis. Ay, ay, ay. Don't tear up on me. I can't stand when my paper gets wrinkled. Ugh. When it has that, like, that little crease in it, drives me nuts. But yeah, there is no cure for endometriosis. So what I have to do is I have to watch what I eat and just be very, very cautious of what I put in my little body. So RRIOR. Yeah, so I am slightly updating my planners with the inserts that I currently have in my planners. So, Endo Warrior. Booyah. Okay, so we got that together. So there was some yellow in here, and I'm going to, I know there was a yellow flower just like that I wanted to use, but I kind of want this to be, well, I know I want this to be a happy space that I come to look at. So definitely when there it goes. I absolutely freaking love this flower. I absolutely freaking love this flower. So it has to go right there. Like, I possibly could be done. That's all this really needed. I probably could have scooped that over some, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to see if they have like some, I like this yellow flower. So I'm going to put this one right here next to the endo. And I think that was it out of this book. I think. Ooh, it says, look, tell your story. Oh my goodness. So I have to throw this color in here. And, you know, it is what it is. Tell your story. Put some yellow hearts. So I'm gonna stop with that yellow heart and then I'll come back if I need to. I'm gonna go ahead and put a girl in here. Now this is more so me, but then this is also more so me. This is me too. I'm a little bit all over the place, so I'm gonna go with the girl on the couch. On the chair. Okay. I probably should have put her right here. So I won't keep bending this paper up. I'm going to do this. And I may hold off on this flower. Okay, so I'm going to see what is in here. Yeah, I'm gonna put this flower back. I just need to find a empty spot to put her back in. Okay, so we can go right here. We can put that over there. I like this Sunshine. She's a wildflower. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that one. Okay. Just make sure. Put her over here, and she's gonna say hey. Bonjour. Make sure there's nothing else. I'm gonna put on here, you're so cool, I'm not even mad. Ha ha ha. You're so cool, I'm not even mad. Live today. Or I could put be wild and free. Or I can go back to live. Oh, okay. So this is separate. So we could put, okay, I think I need to take this up and move her up. Kind of glad it didn't stick. It's stuck good enough, but it didn't stick where it will destroy. Eesh, at least I hope it doesn't. Okay, so I'm going to turn this upside down and unroll her. Since we got all the colors in here anyway, what the heck? What the heck? So then I need to move her. Jeez Louise. Probably got too many girls in here. I got this girl over here, but I like her too. So we're gonna put, I'm gonna get the live first. That way I will know where to put today. So we're gonna put live. Ugh. Why do I feel like this is crooked? Okay, live. Come on, girly. Oh, don't tell me you're about to, oh. Saved by the Bell. Live today. Live today. Okay. So I think that was all that I wanted to use on this specifically. Yeah. And of course, I don't care about the back. I'm actually going to use this as like, I could write some notes back here, so that could stay like that. But I am going to laminate this. So, let me get my laminator sheets. And because I want this to last, I'm going to use 2 laminating sheets. And I pulled out a whole glob. But I just want to use 2. And these are a size 3, if I'm not mistaken. These are a size 3. So for me, I like my firm and sturdy. So I would suggest using 2 number 5 laminating sheets unless you can get the size 10 pouch. Then by all means, get the pouch that has 10. Okay, so I'm going to put her. Hopefully she comes out right. Keyword, hopefully, because these laminators are tricky. They are tricky, 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 tricky. Okay, and I'm liking her already, so I know I'm going to put another sheet on here. So I'm gonna go for the jugulars and go one more time around, and look how Indo Warrior looks. It's so cute. So I'm going to put this one inside of here, and I'm going to go back and forth a couple of times. So I'm going to speed that process up, but stay tuned. Okay, so I have laminated it, I have cut it down, and this is what she looks like. And like I said, I can just put sticky notes right here. If I need to jot down something really quick, I can just put sticky notes right here. I have a pack of sticky notes that I cut here to the back of here. So this is totally fine that this looks like this. Totally fine. Okay. So for me, I do not use the Happy Planner hole punch because it does not work on laminators, laminated sheets. So for me, I got this from Target and it was marked down. Now for me, this works perfect because by me having expander disc on my planner, this opens up that hole just a tad bit bigger, and it goes in and out of my planners better when I use this. So, and like I said, all I do is just follow that guide and just hole punch right there. So the next thing that I do is I open the slits in the middle. Now for me, I make my slits just a tad bit bigger. Again, because I have expander disc, it will not slide over well with it being this narrow. So I just open it up just a tad bit more, just to ensure that I have no issues. So that is basically what I do when I am making inserts, cardstock, laminator sheets, and you are good to go. Now for that planner guide that Happy Planner came out, I do want y'all to realize that that is just nothing but a laminator sheet, and they have just mapped out the squares on it. You could do that yourself. I will possibly do one for the vertical layout, just to show you that it's really easy. Just like I did this, you can take 2 sheets of laminated sheets, laminate it, and hole punch it, put it in your planner, mark out your squares, and you're done. So that's just my little FYI. So normally when I hole punch, I go back over and I put this back in here just to make sure if anything is open, it can close it right back up right about now. But I mostly do this just because it calms my nerves down. So I need everything to be flat and in uniform form. Okay, so that is good, and that's the back. This is the front. Okay, so I'm going to turn my laminator off because I'm not laminating the vellum. Now, the vellum, and this is how the vellum will look on top of here. So I'll show you that. That is how that is going to look on there. So for me, I like it. I don't really care what other people think, but I'm going to show you something else as well. And make sure I got it before I open my big mouth. Okay. So this is also another option, but the bows are facing this way. Now I could have easily did this, but like I said, the bows are facing this way, so I'm not going to use that, but I am going to use this vellum because there is no specific way that this vellum is going. It just has the dots. So how I did that cardstock, this is how, the way that I'm doing this is exactly how I did the cardstock. I just lined my paper up with this. Kind of make sure all of the ends meet. Bring this down and kind of get it right at the edge. Make sure I'm good. So I'm going to cut the vellum. Now I have just a small bit of overhang, but that is totally fine. I can always go back and cut that off, but I'm pretty sure it'll be fine because it'll be fine. So making sure everything is in order. Okay, so cut the vellum again, just a little bit of hang time. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hole punch this vellum. Now I have never hole punched vellum before, so, and I'm just going to cut. I'm actually going to see how much is on here. And just like I thought, okay, so I'm good. So I don't have to cut any more off. So I'm just going to put that vellum in there. Okay, and we're going to, oh dear. Oh, okay, he did it, yay! Okay, so as always, I'm going to, probably not a good idea to do the vellum like that. Okay, so I'm not going to do the vellum, even though I really want to. I may do that off of camera, so, but yeah, she did it. So I could actually move this. I'm going to move that to somewhere else. And there's the vellum. And even look how it looks on that. That is cute. And then I'm going to put this, start removing some of this stuff. I'm going to put this back in here. I'm going to get our paper. Okay, we're just going to stick it back there for right now. But yeah, that is the paper. This is the vellum. That is what we got going on. So stinking cute. So stinking cute. That is my what do you call this, decal. So yeah, so that was the insert for this. If you liked this tutorial, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. And as always, happy planning, and see y'all next time. Bye.